Brittan, I end every podcast by asking my guest 5 questions.
Okay.
These 5 questions have absolutely nothing to do with anything we've talked about thus far.
Love that.
It's just to get the audience to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
Would you rather go, question number 1, would you rather go 20 years into the future or 200 years in the past? Why and what would you do there?
20 years in the future, 100%, because the past is something that we definitely can learn from, but the simple fact of the matter is, like, we have an idea of it, right? We may not know exactly what was going on 200 years ago, but I will say if I go back 200 years, I'm probably gonna fucking die really quick. Like, I don't know.
You're probably not wrong.
Living was hard back then, so I don't know that I want to go back 200 years.
Although if you go 20 years in the future, it might just be like in a pod, like in the Matrix, and like the AI is just harvesting your organs.
Yeah, at least I'll know. Right. At least I'll know. So I had just have a curiosity for the unknown and shit like that. So I would definitely go 20 years in the future.
Love it. Number 2, aliens, fact or fiction?
Oh, I mean, if we think that we're the only living beings in this endless universe, there's
definitely something else out there, but are they at Area 51? Are they?
I think
are they walking? Are they on West 6th Street?
I think that they have maybe purposely or accidentally visited us, and I don't know that we have like caught them and have the ability to study them and things like that. Right. I'd like to think we have, but definitely they exist and most likely have been to Earth.
Question number 3. You are hosting a dinner party. You can invite any 4 people from any time.
Ooh.
Who are you inviting?
Holy shit. That is a cool question.
You plus 4. Any 4 people.
I'm going to say... I just had some funny ones pop into my head.
Go for it.
Any 4 people from any time. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say... I think that he's still alive, and he's from this time. I think that Jim Carrey is one of the most fascinating humans, like celebrities that are out there. So I think he would have to be a part of this foursome.
What was your first Jim Carrey movie?
I think it was Dumb and Dumber. I think that was the first Jim Carrey.
You're too young for In Living Color, right?
Yeah, I'm too young for In Living Color. I was born in the 90s, so I know it. I've seen the clips. I've seen a lot. I love Jim Carrey. He's fucking crazy.
He's insane.
And but I find it fascinating though.
Great actor.
Yeah.
So that's one.
He's incredible. Yeah, I think Jim Carrey, just because he's always one that I've said, like, to sit down and have a beer with, one person, who would it be? So I think Jim Carrey. I would. This kind of a weird one, but I think I'd like to have my parents back whenever they were like my age or a little bit younger, if that's a possibility, from any time, because I think it would be cool. Because I always think about, like, I'm 30.
So like your 25-year-old dad and your 24-year-old mom.
Yeah, like I'm 33 now, and the other day I was talking to someone, and they were talking about like kids and stuff like that. And because again, my parents had me when they were in high school, and I was like, if I had a kid at the same time that my parents did, at the same time that my parents did, I'd have a kid in high school right now, which is fucking insane to think about.
Dude, my mom had me when she was 22.
Yeah.
I remember her calling me on my 22nd birthday, being like, "This is how old I was when I had you," and I was like picking myself up on barroom floor.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm not quite there. I'm a little bit more advanced than passing on barroom floors, but I've been there. But I just cannot comprehend having a kid that was in high school right now, because I still think of myself as a fucking child, and they probably did too. But I just think it'd be cool.
What's funny is that they still think of you as a child.
Yeah.
They always will.
100%. Yeah. My mom literally calls me her man child. Like, so, I 100%.
My baby made a movie.
Yeah, my man child made a movie.
All right, so that's 3.
Yeah.
One more.
Man, maybe someone in history, like, that's really bad, like Hitler, just to see like what the fuck was going on in his head, and maybe kill him if that's possible.
Just poison the food.
Yeah, just what, kill baby Hitler? Would you kill baby Hitler if you could? Someone crazy like that, or maybe like George Washington. Someone in history. I love history.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, someone cool that historical. I think George Washington. We'll go with George Washington.
Good old GW.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good, interesting. I'd love to see Jim Carrey and George Washington have
Right?
a sidebar.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
That would be a wild one.
That was 3. Question number 4. What is when things aren't going your way, when you're feeling down, when you're kind of like in struggle mode?
Mm-hmm.
What is a mantra or a turn of phrase that you find yourself returning to?
Something my dad told me a long time ago. I always reference, and it was when I was playing juniors, and I got to basically for 2 years do nothing but play hockey and travel around the country and train and eat and just kind of live the dream for a hockey player. Yeah. And I think I had FaceTimed and recalled him, and I was just like not enjoying something that was going on, and he basically said that there are 1,000 people that want to be in the place that you are right now. Don't take that for granted. Enjoy this, and whatever happens, happens. Like, fuck it. Like, he always says, fuck it. So that's something that I always come back to is like, when I think that I'm struggling, I'm like, there's people that are struggling way worse than me, and there's a number of people that would love to get to do what I'm doing and get to live the life that I'm living, because I get to do some really cool shit. And so I always go back to that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Final question. We'll get out of here on this. If you could spend 2 weeks in any fictional universe, where would it be?
Fictional universe. So I am not a big fictional guy. Like, I don't watch a lot of like Game of Thrones or Star Wars or like.
You could live in Dukes of Hazzard. You
Right,
could live
right,
in,
yeah,
like Yellowstone universe.
Yeah.
You could live in just
my favorite show growing up, and I would watch it every single night, was King of the Hill, and they're in Texas, So I think I'd go have a beer and grill some food using propane accessories. With the hills and King of the Hill. That's where I think I'd go.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Brittan Morris. The film is Ice Cross, Life on the Edge, available on Amazon Prime. If people want to learn more, where can they go?
You can follow me on Instagram, notsogreat_Brittan, or on our Ice Cross Life on the Edge Instagram, which is just at Ice Cross Life on the Edge. And DJ will be on here soon, so you can follow him, DJ Night and Day. He posts some cool stuff. He's got a charter company as well. And then Atomic Athlete and Atomic Outpost on Instagram as well. And then The Filthy Shades.
The Filthy Shades.
So you can follow me a lot of places, basically, is what I'm saying.
We'll put them all in the show notes so they can get there. This was a lot of fun, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Cheers.